I don't know. This is a really comfortable, screws are coming out. It's a really comfortable air mat, Eureka Singulus. Using it since last fall, like it. And the whole idea of pumping these things up with just your hand makes complete sense. Remember the days where you just threw a blue foamy out and you took Tylenol in the morning? I remember that. I bring it back to life. Oh, CPR. Oh, the bugs are coming out. The stormers are coming. Well, that's not bad. It didn't take that long. Oh. Ah. So, the idea of a tent in a rainstorm. Make sure the front of the tent is not facing prevailing winds, because if water and wind or both are going to come in, it's going to be on the seam of the zipper on the front door. That's the first place. The other is to put your tarp, what's called. So you put your tarp in the inside of your tent. I know, oh no, Kevin, no, you put it on the ground, you put your tent on top. Okay. So here's a thing Cliff Jacobson taught me a long time ago. Before I even met the man, before I even went traveling with him and presenting with him and stuff like that, I read his books. He's a guru of camping, canoeing. He, in one of his books, gosh, back in the early 90s, I think, said put your tarp inside the tent with all your stuff on top. So many other books say to put it on the ground and then put your tent on it. And his point, which I've learned through my years is very valid, is that the water will come in. No matter how much you spend on a tent, the water will come in. So it will seep through the bottom, and if you have the tarp inside and then have the air mat or thermarest, whatever, on top, then you have a barrier between the water and this thing. If you don't, if it's outside, it's just a carrier or collecting area for water. And yeah, you can debate this all you want, but this is what I've been doing since I read his book. I think I read his book before I did the Mississippi River when I was 21 years old, and I've been doing it ever since, and it works. Or bring one for outside and bring one inside, whatever, as long as I don't have to carry it. Oh, the other thing too is shock cords on the tent. I put bungee straps on them when I buy the tent. So when the wind's blowing, instead of pulling on this material, it's actually, well, the bungee makes sure there's no friction and it saves your tent fly. Oh yeah, I should show you this. All right. If a thunderstorm comes tonight, lightning, not many people die of lightning strike, like the idea of a lightning hitting you. It's actually it hitting a tree or surrounding debris, coming under the ground and coming back up and burning you. So the idea of it hits a tree, comes through the roots, burns you from below. You're thinking back, there's like 2 or 3% chance of you getting hit by lightning from above, like a bolt of lightning hitting you, but it's 55 to 60% of the chance of it coming up from underneath you. So what I'm supposed to do, if the storm hits tonight, I'm supposed to get out of the tent and go to a low-lying area and wait for it to be over. I don't think a lot of people are going to do that. That's what you're supposed to do, but no, you're in a fetal position saying, please make me live through the night. So what you're supposed to do is this, because if it's going to burn you from below, get on your thermarest or your air mat and squat like this. And if that happens, you have a barrier between you. So that's going to make a huge difference. So I think that's going to be a better option than running and going off in the woods and finding a low-lying depression. So yeah, squatting position, wait for it to be over. And also, when you think it's over and then you go off on the lake and watch the bolts of lightning in the distance, do not do that. The stats show that a lot of people have been killed by lightning strikes because they thought the storm was over. They go look at it. That lightning bolt can hit you like 2 kilometers away. So wait 20 minutes after the storm is hit and then go out. But that's not going to happen tonight. I hope not. I'm exhausted. I just want to sleep. I'm going to sleep like this. That's what I do. I sleep like this. I'll be fine. Ugh.